It's time, once again, to experience a different reality. The reality of your mind. The purpose of this experience is to learn something new about yourself. This experience is intended for you to be seated, but if you'd like to lay down, you are welcome. So let us begin by calling your attention to your body. Make yourself more comfortable and relax your shoulders so they slip down, away from your ears. Notice if your brow is furrowed. If it is, release it. Notice if your eyes feel strained. If they do, relax them. Begin to work your attention down your body. Notice your mouth and jaw, and relax them. Keep going down your body. Relax your chest. You can even stretch a bit to experience some relief. Continue down your body and recognize any tension you may be holding in the tiny spaces you don't usually notice. Call your attention to those spaces and invite them to release. Now that you have relaxed your body, it's time to go deeper within. Call your attention to the air flowing in and out of your nostrils. Choose a nostril, left or right, and place your attention on it. Recognize the air as it flows in that nostril and out. Now, take a slow and intentional deep breath in through the one nostril, hold for just a moment, and control your exhale through that same nostril. Begin to shift your focus, and give your attention to the opposite nostril. Feel the air upon your lip below, then feel the air as it flows in and out. Once more, take a steady deep breath in through that nostril and hold for just a moment. Control your exhale through that nostril. Call your attention now to the place in your mind where you have your thoughts. Invite the image of two columns to appear before you. Between the columns hangs a tapestry, blocking your view of what is beyond. You reach your hand forward to move it aside, but it doesn't move. You look around you and see a gold scale neatly situated on a table beside the columns. It is out of balance. You move closer and see that one of the scale's pans is heavy with objects that represent your wants, dreams, and desires. The other pan is empty. So you consider for a moment what it is you might be carrying with you that would balance the scales. You realize that the only way to bring the scales into balance, and reveal the secret beyond the tapestry, is to identify and use things you don't want. So, call to mind something you don't want. You notice that an object which represents what you don't want has appeared in your hands. What is it? Notice its size, and its weight. Now place it on the empty pan. You notice that the scale begins to tilt. It's not quite in balance yet, so you call to mind something else you don't want. Similarly, an object representing it appears in your hands. You notice its dimensions and its weight, and place it on the scale. The scale begins to come further into balance. So you call to mind the one thing you want least of all, and place its object on the pan. The scale comes fully into balance and you notice that the tapestry is moving, as though there's a breeze from the other side. As you move to the tapestry, you realize that all this time you had left behind what you want and had been carrying only what you don't want with you. Now reach your hand forward and sweep the tapestry aside. What do you see? Is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? There is no need to apply a context of good or bad to it. Simply make note of what has revealed itself to you. Because it is simply asking you to identify the theme this object represents to you. Invite the theme to reveal itself. Is it an emotion? Is it an action? Whatever the theme, you do not need to do anything more than consider what that theme means to you. Invite an object which represents your theme to appear in your hands. Shrink it down and place it in your mind. You're taking it with you, as it is now time to return. See the tapestry close behind you and walk back over to the scale. You remember that to protect this sacred space within you, the scales must be imbalanced. So you reach forward and pick up the objects which represent all the things you want. Those are what you will carry with you, leaving behind all that you don't. Call your attention back to your breathing now. Feel your awareness shift back into your physical reality. Wiggle your fingers and toes. If your eyes were closed, open them. Refocus your gaze and choose an object in the room, noting its shape and size. The theme you took with you is in your mind. Acknowledge it now, and carry it with you. Let it reveal more to you as you go throughout the day. When you are ready, this experience will be waiting for you to return.